All right, my people, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to this very channel. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday to you all. Yes, we are here to tell you that something is about to change. Even our Prime Minister is getting agitated. Like, why is it that Hamas is now trying to, run us down with Nigerian government? Not just us, they are fighting Israel. That is how God wants to bring Nigeria down. Yes, the coming of Hamas in Aso Rock is bringing about agitation, fears, and we have to fight and protect our land. Our Prime Minister is here to tell us we should not panic, and you just need to hear him out and the rest of the things he has to say to tell Biafrans. Thank you very much.
Believe me, the presence of Hamas will facilitate Biafra. If Biafra is going to come in 90 days, the presence of Hamas will make Biafra come in 80 days. And I want to make it very clear, we may declare Biafra before October.
Wow.
Depending on what is on ground. So as they are calculating, we are calculating too. Thank you.
They all gave. So that's the update. So that's why His Royal Majesty couldn't come in, but they are faced with challenges. The same with Elder Okon of Ekpa State. There is some issues also with Mike. So that's what I have here, but in all, they all appreciate. We are all very happy. Africa is happy that our Prime Minister, with all the tour, never forgot Africa. That's the most important thing. And for Africa to do this, and for Prime Minister to come, it shows that, hey, Biafra is the solution to Africa problem. And once again, welcome our PM. We are very proud of you. And hopefully all these states will find a way to show their gratitude and support and stand by you and our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, 100%. Be rest assured about that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Please, everyone that have issues to use their microphone, is network issue, and if you want to make donations, just send the message to the person you are able to communicate with, and then we'll make the announcement. Thank you so much. David, unmute yourself. You have the mic.
Okay, thank you once again. My Prime Minister, please, I just have two questions. I know you are tired. You have been here for a long time. I don't know if I can ask the two questions or I can just ask one. My question goes like this, sir. Thank you for coming to Africa, at least to awaken the spirit of some of our brothers who are still sleeping. My question goes like this. 2 days ago, you have a joint spacing with the Ambazonian Governing Council Chief, Cho Ayaba. And in that space, you were able to enumerate the report of the ICG, the International Crisis Group. I want to ask you, what is the significance of that ICG report as regards to the Biafra and Ambazonia alliance in relation to the Biafran restoration, sir?
Thank you very much. It is very important that as much as they are trying to ignore what is going on in Nigeria and Biafra, that particular report has brought the Biafra liberation to the limelight. In as much as they are trying to ignore and avoid mentioning it, it is there, can never be ignored. And that's exactly what it is. For you to have an independence and succeed, at a point you must be the topic of discussion in international stage. And this is the beginning for the international stage. The discussion has now gotten to the African Union. Our target is to go to global stage. The global stage is when CNN, when New York Times, when Wall Street journals, all these mainstream media start talking about it. It goes to the people that do not know what is going on, including to the citizens, ordinary citizens, who are the one voting the representative to power. They will begin to read about Biafra, what is going on. So that is the next space we are going. And this particular report is the first, the beginning of the global discussion of Biafra. And one thing I have to tell our people is that there is no awareness of media that is negative. You know what you are doing, no matter how they want to bring your activities negatively to the public. There is nothing like negative awareness. People will still go and read and begin to pay attention to what is happening. And at the end of the day, it does not matter what they wrote, they will find the truth by themselves. So it is a very welcome development. The only thing is that as they are trying to do the bid of the sponsors, we will be very, very visible in the media to correct them. That's what the joint space with Dr. Cho Ayaba, our intention is to make sure we put culpability where culpability is. By discussing it where they have erred, where we believe that they deliberately trying to malign what we are doing by not even spelling the Biafra very correctly. They wrote deliberately a different name on that document, which does not even mention Biafra. But by reading it, you will go and start finding out who are those separatists in Nigeria. Who did Ambazonia went into alliance in Finland. So by the time you go and start reading about it, you will find out that they were actually talking about Biafra government in exile. But Biafra government in exile was not mentioned. They deliberately wrote something that doesn't exist. So like I said, there is nothing negative. In as much as we don't agree with them, it is still the awareness that we need. And the international discussion has started from that particular report. That's how it starts. And we need more of negative reports like that. Like I said, nothing is negative when it comes to a movement like this. So we need more of them. Even if they say someone is eating human being, they don't write it. I'm not bothered. Because somebody will go and start reading about Simon Ekpa and they will find out the truth. And so we are very, very happy and pleased to see that the discussion is already on. We can't discuss Ambazonia without talking about Biafra. You can't talk about the region, instability in the region without talking about Biafra. It is not possible. So the same way that the Ambazonia is being in the on the discussion of the AU because they have declared independence, a few years ago, and they are fighting for it. So you can never discuss that without bringing Biafra in, and that's why that particular alliance is very, very important. And today, the alliance is what they fear most because they know the importance of the alliance. That we're able to build that particular strong relationship, defeating what they did to us in the between 67 and 70, and at the same time, making sure we control our territory, giving each other support in arms and all intelligence report and all that. So it is something, a first step to the liberation of Biafra. And that discussion has started at the right level, at the right time, which is the African Union. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my PM. I so much love that your response. It has cleared some doubting Thomases who don't actually know that there are a lot of positive outcome from that report. Then my second question goes like this, my PM. The presence of the Hamas leader in Nigeria, does it portend any danger to our volunteers on ground and the restoration or the liberation of Biafra going forward? Thank you, sir.
Believe me, the presence of Hamas will facilitate Biafra. If Biafra is going to come in 90 days, the presence of Hamas will make Biafra come in 80 days. And I want to make it very clear, we may declare Biafra before October.
Wow.
Depending on what is on ground. So as they are calculating, we are calculating too. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That's all my question. Thank you.
Hey!
I don't even understand.
Oh my God! Asumi kuku mmụọ ya bulugu na-eje onye ebulugu ebe ị na-eje ajọ mmụọ ajọ mmadụ osi na enweghị ike inweta gị izu ewu na ọsọ fa gbara agbacha ọya na n'isi ha oke mmụọ ka ịhụ mmụọ na-apụ apụ ogidigada ụkọrọ mmụọ ngwu agịrịga oife iwu oke ngwu na jisi ike ị na-enye m joy. Thank you.
Thank you. That's important. Thank you.
Africa, PM Nenya. That is why Africa have come to join what is happening. My PM, sir, I'm very humbled by your presence today.
Thank you. Master James, before you take over, Master Sonny from Ghana, unmute yourself. You have the mic.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
This is regarding concerning the last meeting at Finland. I wanted to come, but they said that the African was not given any slot to be there. So, but this coming one, I want to be there. So I'm pleading. It is my humble and passionate plea to our Prime Minister, if you can grant me that request.
Follow your unit.
Huh?
And follow your unit. Get approval.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear the PM?
Hello.
God will help us to bring Biafra. He will fight this battle. Hamas coming into this game is another thing altogether. And that's a threat. That's a threat. That's their strength. They want to gang up against us. And we need to gang up. Amazonia, Israel. Just that Israel is messing up. Had it been Israel listening to us when we were telling them this earlier on, they would have curbed or nipped this thing in the mud. You understand? But no, they are not doing that. That's very bad. Anyway, thank you very much.